Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be unboxing something a little unique, and what I mean by unique is that this HP Deskjet Ink Advantage 2545 is a Southeast Asia product only that had to be imported from Singapore, but it's a low cost AiO all-in-one. With scan and print, no fax. It's got Wi-Fi. It also can copy, and it's got a platen cover instead of a document feeder. So it's also uses 678 ink, which is again a foreign ink type only. Chances are, if you're in the United States, you're gonna have a hard time getting one of these. But so let's go. It shouldn't be too difficult. It is a low-end unit. Probably retails for around $50. So let's see what's in the top here. Okay, we have a cardboard compartment here with, as you can see, it comes with a foreign cord, and our friends from HP included, well, didn't include a this is an AC adapter that runs 100 to 240 volts. So if I find a plug that will plug into here, it should work just fine. I don't see a problem with us finding one of those. It comes with a USB cable, which is nice. United States models don't normally come with USB cables, which can cost, anywhere from $8 to $20 depending on where you buy them. Might be able to get them even cheaper online someplace, but I think $8 is about as cheap as you're going to get. And then there is a black 678 cartridge and a tricolor 678 cartridge. Now, these cartridges are a little bit cheaper than what you would pay for a comparable cartridge in the United States. These Ink Advantage printers are made for really price-sensitive areas, and so the cost per page is slightly lower than what you would pay for on a $50 AiO in the United States. And then there's some information on the ink cartridges and a CD-ROM for Windows and Mac OS X, Windows 8.1, Mac OS X 10 up to 10.6. Take that out, and there's another piece of paper floating around in here. This is the one sheet setup procedures. So unpack it, take off the tape, pull out the Gazinta inside, plug it in, turn it on, install the ink, and then install the paper and install the software. And once again, if you're going to install USB, I've said this over and over, don't plug it in until you're prompted during the installation process. So let's take this out. So instead of styrofoam, there's cardboard. Oh, there's another hiding back here is the getting a more advanced getting started guide. Tells you how to operate the control panel, troubleshooting, how to set up networking, the wireless, and then it goes into Asian language over here. Really light. It's really white. And there's just it's 8 or 10 pieces of tape on the unit. So let's get it up on the table and finish the installation. Okay, in the meantime, I had to go and dig around to find the right cord because it came with a foreign plug. I also took a look at this documentation because I want to set it up wireless, and since it doesn't have any keys for control panel, I couldn't imagine how I was going to set up the wireless without doing it during the software installation process, because we have a password on our router. In the documentation it says it should be able to find your router, but if you have a password on it, you're not going to be able to hook it up ahead of time. You're going to have to wait until you do the software installation. It also has something called wireless direct print, which lets you use NFC, or actually lets you use any wireless device to send a job directly to the printer without using a router, and that'll probably be the easiest thing to do if you don't have a wireless infrastructure and you want to just use it wireless. If you have a Wi-Fi tablet or Wi-Fi smartphone or Wi-Fi laptop, or even I assume a Wi-Fi, a PC on a wireless network, and we'll find out, you should be able to print directly to this without setting up a router. So let's see how that works. So let's continue on. It looks pretty easy. And we'll just start by taking the tape off. This piece goes underneath. This piece goes on the other side, goes underneath. This one holds the cover down and keeps the front cover from popping open. Inside there's a longer piece here that holds in a gazinter that's got to come out, and there's another door in here. The ink cartridges are behind, so you need to take this piece off first. This door now opens, and this tape is wrapped around in here, and there's a cardboard gazinter in there that has to come out. Alright. Now we tested a printer similar to this in our CISS test a while back, and tried to install a CISS kit on it. So it looks really familiar to me. On the back we have the power and the USB host port, And there's a couple pieces of tape on the top here. Okay, it's really light. Really light. And this is where you insert the media. It's very lightweight construction, but like I said, probably $40 to $50 retail for an AiO. So let's supposed to plug it in and turn it on and install the ink. Alright, I dug this cord out of the hardware archive, and it's got the proper end on it. And it has a brick. This is your power plug, and then here's the brick. Let's get this baby plugged in and turned on. It's over here. The plug only goes in one way. And of course the wall plug is polarized, so it only goes in one way on a American US outlet. Okay, the lights just blinked on the control panel, so we'll turn it on. And while it's warming up here, let's open the cartridges. There's an arrow for you to tear, and this is the black cartridge, and it's got a seal that you need to tear off of the print heads. Let's see the print head there. Alright, so the ink lights are flashing here, and the Wi-Fi light is flashing. So let's okay, you'll see the ink carrier moved over, and there's a diagram on here that shows you where black and tricolor goes, and the black goes on the right side of the printer, and the print heads go in first and slide in, and push it in, and then it pops straight up. So let's do color. Same thing, it has a seal over the print head. And you put the print head in down first. Push it in, and then it pops up into place. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so the ink is installed. It will prime itself. We're going to have to, I would recommend that once you get it installed that you align the print heads using the software. Here's your output tray. And let's once again, we media. We like to use good media. This Hammer Mill Copy Plus is excellent cost performance, and it's also important that it's color lock capable, especially for inkjets. So let's put some media in. Like I said, the media is loaded. You open the top. Slide in your media, only holds about 100 sheets the most, and then adjust the side guide. That's it. Alright, open your output tray. So it's all ready to go now. The only questions I have are if I push this wireless button, it goes on and off. So it's showing a small gauge going back and forth, but it's not connecting because we have a password set. So this has to be on for, and there's also a wireless direct button here. So we'll see what happens with that. I believe you have to push that before you print. It's blinking right now, a white light. I don't know if you can see it. And there's a cancel button, and then there's a copy in black and white and a copy in color button. So, okay, it's feeding a piece of paper. Alright, it's going to print out a test sheet. And we'll find out whether or not we have to. Okay, actually when I push that Wi-Fi direct button, it printed out how to use it without a router. And it says, make sure that the direct printing light is on, turn on the Wi-Fi on your phone or computer, before using the printer, install the software. Before using the printer or installing the software, select HP Print F6 Desktop 2540 series from the list of available networks. And there's a password here, so you're going to want to save this piece of paper. And it shows you a 8-character numeric password that you have to enter during the process. And then it also says if you want to print this sheet again, you hold down the wireless button for 3 seconds. And to view any of the custom settings, you need to connect the printer to your network and use the embedded web server through your web browser. So we'll see. We won't be able to get into the embedded web server because it's password. The wireless is password protected unless we connect with the USB cable. But I think most people would rather have wireless. So you need to install the software, and during the software installation process, you'll be able to enter the password, then the router password. Then you'll be able to get in and really mess around with all the settings in the embedded web server. So we're going to, I'm not so sure we're going to be running a software installation video on this. We only have to run a few prints. Hopefully we'll be able to do a Wi-Fi direct. So really easy so far. So thanks for watching.